everyone, this is Mary Juliet, and I will be talking about nonverbal communication. Well, I am sure that you are familiar with the song that I have just played, which is My Valentine's. Well, I got this idea from its lyrics, which is, if there were no words, no way to speak, I would still hear you. I have thought that maybe it is referring to a nonverbal communication. So anyway, let's talk about the advantages and disadvantages of nonverbal communication. One advantage of it is that when we can't express how we feel, we simply use sign language and other actions that requires facial expressions, gestures, eye contacts, and even emotions. And because these things would give meaning in conveying a message to other people. And I also believe that there's a meaning to every word that we say. Like for instance, when someone would say I love you, or just by hearing the words I love you, it would mean nothing unless it is shown or proven. But also these sweet words can be formed into a nonverbal communication. Another example is in a classroom setting when students are not supposed to talk while having quizzes or exams to avoid cheating. But normally or usually, students are tempted to talk with or to communicate with their classmates non-verbally to look for answers. But I'm not saying that it is a good practice that we use non-verbal communication just to cheat or something. But I just want to point out that we can still communicate and ask for help by means of non-verbal communication. And that's one advantage of it. The third example I have is when you are in a distance from your friend and you would like to call his attention, then maybe that's the time you could use a nonverbal communication, because obviously you cannot hear each other's side when you use verbal communication and you are far away from each other. In that situation, nonverbal communication is further needed. And if there are advantages, then there is also disadvantages. So like what I said lately, we cannot express how we feel. When we cannot express how we feel, we simply use nonverbal communication. But by using it alone, we cannot. We cannot tell that feelings can be expressed well, because there would be an instance that feelings can never be understood completely, and also a lot of this nonverbal communication can cause wrong ideas and thoughts, and of course misunderstanding between between a sender and the receiver in a whole different way. And being confused are chances that would lead to a certain fights and misconception. And I conclude that even how important the nonverbal communication is as part of our daily living, it would still affect our communications, our relationship with other people, and how we communicate with them. So that's all. Thank you.